Hello, Internet, and welcome to Players Club. I'm in heaven, and I'm your host, Dom. So I just came back from the theaters, and I just came from watching the Dungeons and Dragons movie. So the synopsis is a little bit, hazy in my head, so I'm just gonna get right into it so I don't forget. So the movie starts off with Edgin, and this guy somewhat of a Kingsguard. So I'm gonna use a lot of phrases, filler phrases, and like wording, my own wording basically, because I do not know any of the D&D lore. So I'm sorry to any Dungeons and Dragons fans who are actually watching this. I'm gonna butcher everything. I'm just gonna make up my own fucking like terms for everything because I don't remember all these names. They're so confusing. So let's just say Edgin was a Kingsguard. Let's just say that. That's not what he was, but let's just say he was.
Hydrate, bitch.
Oh, Edgin's a little greedy. He decides one day he's gonna take a little bit of gold for himself. But what he doesn't realize is that this gold was marked by red wizards. And these guys don't take too kindly to thieves. Well, basically, he marks himself for death by taking this gold. They end up visiting his home and killing his wife as a result. Yeah, it's pretty fucking dark. You know what I mean? He has a kid. Luckily, the wife manages to hide the kid before, the fucking guys kill the kid. But this leads Edgin to become like this master thief. And then he ends up stealing all kinds of crazy shit. You would think he leaves the daughter like alone with some caretaker, but no, he would take her on the heist because he managed to swipe. God damn, do you see that? I'm so happy. I'm so happy for CapCut and video editing. That is amazing. So anyways, he manages to steal this little amulet of invisibility so she can go on the heist with him. So, she's not a stranger to all this. But one day, he doesn't take her on a heist. Because this heist is, like, the mother of all heists. He's going to steal this tablet of revive. Again, for lack of better word, that's what I'll call it for now. So he doesn't bring his daughter along. And he brings along this Simon kid. He's a wizard in training. He's a very bad wizard. There's this guy named Forge. He's a master thief or whatever. I don't really know what the fuck he does. There's himself, Edgin. He plays the lute. He brings along Holga, who's a muscle, and they hire this red wizard lady named Sophina. So as they're stealing the tablet of revival or whatever, Sophina uses this time freezing spell, and everyone in the room gets caught. So Edgin and Holga get left behind, and then fucking Edgin throws the tablet to Forge, and he's like, yo, like, make sure you take the tablet and make sure you, like, take care of my my little girl. And he's like, yeah, I'll raise your daughter, don't worry about it. So, they get caught in the time spell. When they come to, they're imprisoned for, like, who knows how long, 2 years, 3 years, I don't fucking remember. But they ended up breaking out. And it's funny because they break out, but they didn't even need to break out because they were set for release anyways. And this ends up fucking them because they were gonna be free. They were gonna walk free, but instead now they're wanted criminals because they broke out of jail.
You dumbass.
So the first thing they do is go visit, Forge. But it ends up Forge has a better life for himself, apparently. He becomes, like, again, for lack of actual terminology, we'll just say he's a mayor of the town. He becomes a politician. That means a lot of things. Not to spoil it, but he becomes a fucking politician in every sense of the word. So, he's like the mayor of this town. He has it big. They go back and they're like, oh, we need the tablet and my daughter, and we'll be on our way. We'll be on our merry fucking way. And then this dude's like, yeah, well, I'm not gonna do that. I'm still working with this Sophina chick. The one who got you guys trapped in this time spell and got you arrested. I'm still working with her. And we were gonna betray you, You were supposed to get left behind, so was a stupid Simon kid. Go fuck yourself. I called the cops on you, and yeah, go fuck yourself. So yeah, this fucking asshole, like I said, is a full fucking politician at this point. And Holga and Edgin almost get decapitated. Yeah, that's right, they get arrested and they're almost killed, but Holga is a badass, Holga's a fucking badass. And she kicks everyone ass, and they get out. They go to retrieve the Simon wizard kid, and then they meet this. Like, Simon is a huge simp for this girl, and she's not a girl. She's an owl bear, but goddamn, I've fallen in love with her. You know, I think I'm a bigger simp for her than Simon is. You know, no offense, Chun Li, don't get jealous, baby. You know, my heart is still yours. You're always gonna be my number one, baby, Boo Bear. You know what I mean? But they recruit this fucking owl bear who has turned me into a fucking furry. I'm officially a furry now, guys, because of this one owl bear. I never thought I'd say I'm attracted to an animal, but goddamn, she is fucking gorgeous.
My nigga, chill.
And then this little, like, quirky little dude, he looks like the guy from the IT crowd, you know, Richard Ayoade. He looks exactly like fucking Richard Ayoade. So Richard Ayoade, this cute-ass owlbear, and Eddie and Holga, they go on this fucking mission, but they meet this guy named Zank, and this guy's like a total champion of fucking people. Like, everything he does for the people, he's super righteous, he's super cool, everybody loves him. Edgin does not like him, he thinks he's a fucking self-righteous prick, but Zank holds this, like, powerful fucking information that's like, oh, if you go into the underworld, there's this helmet. And this helmet allows you to overcome all sorts of, like, powerful, like, red wizard magic. So this will help you get into, like, the castle. And beyond that, you can get into this vault. And in this vault, there's, like, all the gold and, like, all the treasures that fucking Forge has collected throughout all the years. So if you get into that, you're most likely gonna find a tablet hidden there. But Zank is like, the only way I'll agree to help you is that all the gold that's in that room, you're gonna give it to the common folk. And Edgin reluctantly agrees. He doesn't want to, but he's like, fuck it, sure. And so yeah, they go to the underworld. They fight a bunch of undead. They fight this chubby wubby dragon. He is adorable as fuck. I don't think the dragon dies. If he did die, I'm gonna fucking riot. You will see me going out there in the streets rioting. The dragon better not be fucking dead. That's all I'm saying. That puffy little dragon better be fucking alive. But Zank actually manages to save Edgin's life. He earns Edgin's respect. And funnily enough, after this, Zank, once they get back to the overworld, he's like, alright, peace out, guys. I'm gonna go do champion things. You know, I've given you all the tools you need to succeed. Fuck y'all. And he fucks off. He rides off into the sunset, and we never see him ever again. We do, but it's not really. It's a minor role at the end, like a cameo, so it doesn't really fucking matter. But unless there's an end credit scene, which I didn't stay around for the end credits. I didn't have time for that. I just didn't, okay? I didn't have time for that. It's fucking midnight right now. It's 1 a.m. right now. Like, I got home at, like, 1:30. Like, I was not gonna fucking wait longer. I would have came home at 2. It's crazy. But anyways, back to the point. Back to the movie. The movie's not over yet. Zank fucks off. And then, these silly little goofy goobers end up, visiting some midget who was Holga's ex. And, like, I don't know if this was before or after they go to the underworld. My memory's a little hazy. It's 1:30 in the fucking morning. I think it's 2 right now, so I'm a little tired. I'm high as fuck, and the details are a little bit hazy because I've had a long fucking week. This has been the longest week of my goddamn life. Not your fault, though. Not your fault. Don't mean to snap at you. Look at that fucking booty. They use this scepter that Holga's ex gave her because he thought it was a walking stick because he's a stupid ass elf. Elves are idiots. But what he didn't fucking realize is that this walking stick wasn't a fucking walking stick. So this little walking stick ends up being a scepter of teleportation. So they use a scepter of teleportation and a helmet to break into the castle. But fucking funnily enough, it's all for nothing. It's really all for nothing because they all end up getting captured anyways.
Bruh.
And they're about to be put to death when Edgin has this like little genius idea. Now, let me add some context for you. So, you know, like I said, Forge is the mayor of this town, so he's running this arena. This arena of champions. If you ever watched One Piece, it's kind of like the Doflamingo arc. If you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, just think of like gladiator matches back in the day. You know what I mean? Where they would take their prisoners and fucking pit them against each other. Or pit them against monsters. So they put them in this arena instead of killing them. Because it's a suicide wish anyways to throw them in the arena. But what they don't realize is that these guys aren't even fucking playing the arena. So what they do is they just go into the arena and like the first challenge is this maze where they release this fucking monster jaguar. And the monster jaguar is chasing you through the maze, but the maze is like falling down, collapsing onto itself, so the jaguar can just easily catch up to people and kill them. And yeah, basically the thing is that instead of fucking trying to survive, they just enter the fucking maze as it collapses and they go underneath. And through this, they discover that all the gold was actually taken out of the fucking vault and moved to this boat, because the whole plan was for Forge to literally just take the city's money and run, because the Red Wizard Sophina wasn't interested in fucking political power. What she was just trying to do is use this magic spell to fucking turn everyone into monster slaves. It sounds fucking weird, but like it's just she turns everyone into monster slaves. That's what Red Wizards love doing. Every single fucking Red Wizard in the world loves doing this. Why? Who the fuck knows why? The movie doesn't explain it. They just love turning people into monster slaves. Here's my little fucking slave right here. Tear that booty up like groceries. Anyways, they get this genius idea because like they confront fucking Forge, and it's like a whole group versus this one guy. You know what I mean? What the fuck is a one guy gonna do? They take his gold, and as they're like, you know, riding off into the sunset with all the money in the world, Edgen decides, fuck it, I'm gonna make good on my promise with his ink. So he makes his teleportation. He makes all the money on the ship that Forge was gonna get away with teleport into the city, and by doing this, all the people who are in the arena run into the city, you know, because it's raining fucking money. They go and they're like, oh my god, it's raining money. And this allows everyone to escape the fucking spell that Sophina was doing, because apparently this fucking spell is only contained to the arena for some fucking reason. No, mind you, she's not powerful enough to spread the fucking spell all over the city. No. She can stop time, but she can't make her spell, you know, be broad. No, that's too much for her. So she gets really fucking pissed off, and they all have like this clash. They're fighting, you know, it's like Avengers type shit. Like they're all trying to hold her down. Thanos, her, and she's like, "Fuck you, motherfuckers! You know, you guys are all pussies." She's beating their asses. They're beating her ass, and then apparently like she does her time stop shit again. She's like, "I'm gonna use fucking Doctor Strange magic on you bitches." She stops them. She's like, "I'm gonna kill you all one by one, and you're all gonna suck my dick for eternity." And they're like, ha, you fucking idiot. We tricked you, you stupid bitch. So what they did is they pulled a Harry Potter on her. Remember that the amulet of invisibility I mentioned before? Well, the little girl used the amulet of invisibility to put this little fucking bracelet on the Red Wizard. And this bracelet is a magic containing bracelet. They put it on all the contenders of the arena so they don't use magic to escape. So they use this on the Red Wizard, and somehow, again, she's a little bitch, so I guess her magic isn't that strong. So this is enough to defeat her. There's 2 more points that I have to go over because I forgot this plot point because I saw it coming. I saw it coming with the fucking foreshadowing. You know what I mean? Just think about the memory that I told you. The memory where the wife is like, you can't capture it. You have to let it go. So basically, fucking Holga gets stabbed. Fucking magically out of goddamn nowhere. Some magic fucking knife. Some fucking magic knife came out of fucking nowhere. Flew into her chest. Even though the magic bitch never used knives. I don't see at any fucking point where she was using knives. I think Holga just stabbed herself for attention, to be honest with you. I think she just wasn't getting enough attention. She wasn't getting enough screen time, so she just stabbed herself in the heart. She was like, oh, guys, I'm dying. And then, you know, a little dragonfly, like, flies. And I even told, like, my friend that I went to the movie theater with while this was happening. I was like, bro, watch. Like, this is just all foreshadowing. She's not really gonna fucking die. Because my friend was, like, tearing up a little bit. I was like, dude, don't even fucking worry about it. This was a foreshadowing. He's gonna use a fucking tablet on her to revive her. And yes, because even his daughter was like, oh, dude, I don't give a shit about my mom. She's dead. Like, this woman's like a mom to me. Like, use the tablet on her. So they use a tablet to revive Holga. And the movie ends with me and that Albert walking off into the sunset. We actually get married. And I make her the happiest Albert ever. I spent every single day of the rest of my life making her happy. And yeah, Simon, I don't know, he goes gay or something. I don't know what happens to Simon. I really don't give a shit. I got the Albert in the end. Yes, I was in the story the entire time. I just didn't tell you guys. I was the cameraman. Yep, Dom was there. It's obviously a really good fucking movie. I give it a 9 out of 10. You know why I give it the highest rating? Because I was in it. And I got the Albert. I got the girl. I wasn't the hero, but I got the girl. And that's all that matters, guys. At the end of the day, I got the girl. See? She's right here. I got this booty. What are you doing? You're gonna go watch this movie. And you're gonna like and you're gonna fucking subscribe. Cause I got a gun. Bitch. That's right. Look at my clips. Look at my clips, Moist. Moist Critical. You want some drama, bitch? You want some beef? Watch my clips, guys. You better hit that like and subscribe button, bitches. Or this is gonna become a sneako video real fucking quick, motherfuckers. Now my editor is gonna take the rest. You bitches better fucking stay good. Or else Dom's gonna come for that ass. Dom ain't playing no games no more, bitch.
You're my good little sub now. And I'm your Dom. I'm your fucking Dom. Who's my little sub? You're so sexy.
We live at the edge, you fucking cunt. So come smoke with me and hit this blunt. Ugh.